traffic. So I'll shift down, easy, rev down, have pass through the traffic. Yes, if I'm very focused, if I'm not recording the video and all my focus is on, ouch, that was a bump. All my focus is on the road. Yes, I could have gone speed through that traffic, but when I want to have a relaxed drive, I'm not making much time here by going faster for a small bit of time. So I'll make more time by being at a good cruising speed for consistently long period of time. But also I get to pass a lot of good bikes just like that. That's a Tiger, Triumph Tiger. Again, a lot of experienced riders, the way they cut through the traffic, the way they cruise through the traffic. The one advantage I feel they have is the wind buffeting is so less, because those are adventure cruisers, so they're not being affected by the wind. And of course they have years and years, and that's the second advantage. Actually, first advantage is the amount of experience they have in terms of riding the bike and the familiarity which they have on these roads. This is the first time I'm doing this, not the first time, I think I'm doing it the second time, because I have done Mumbai Goa once, but that was during night. So this time I'm doing it daytime. So the familiarity with the road, the experience would be the top priority. The amount of experience they have, the ease which they can cruise around, because the number of experience also. I'll keep blabbering because this is very fun now. There are two types of experience. One is your riding experience, the amount of experience you have in terms of riding, and I'm still, I would say, intermediate in that too, because I have not ridden more than, what you'd say, 20,000 kilometers. Yeah, that's all I have ridden in my life on a bike. So I'm still intermediate in that. And the second experience would be the experience on the bike, the particular bike which you are using. The more you ride on that bike, the more you understand the bike, the more you know how the bike behaves, the more you understand how and when you have to brake, how and when you have to let the throttle go. So bring them together, and if they are at both at an intermediate and expert level, any one of them is at expert level, you automatically have way more control on your bike, and you automatically can cruise at way higher speeds with way more confidence. Of course, your presence of mind, your focus matters a lot. That is again trained with experience. So if you want to become, like I do want to become, a way more efficient rider, a way more I would say not so pro rider, but at least try to follow all the rules of riding as they do. I'll just keep riding as much as I can, take out the bike as much as I can, take them out on good stretches. Of course, this bike is not meant for bad roads. This can do bad roads, but that will be extremely uncomfortable for me, so I would not do that. I would just take it out on roads such as these, where I can just cruise, have fun. Yeah, if there are bad bits, I can slow down and then take it easy. Like right now, good traction control. Right now even the bike is set for highest traction control. The throttle control is not its highest. See, and right now I'm hitting speeds of 130, 140. I can still keep my body upright. The wind blast on my helmet is a little heavy, but not so much. It is not causing much of discomfort. For anything higher than this, I would have to tuck down, because then my helmet would want to fly off. It wouldn't. It's very well fit, but that would cause a lot of pain on my back, neck muscles. So then I have to tuck down. And once I tuck down, I tend to lose a lot of, or not technical use. I can only see what's directly in front of me, and I reach and I lose the grip on the amount of speed I'm doing. So at my experience level, I try to keep it easy unless I know that the road is extremely good. There are a few roads which I know, which I have gone multiple times. So I know when they're very good, that's when I tuck down, let the throttle go, have a little bit of fun, but then have complete control on the brakes. So yeah, I think that's been how it is. Today's experience. There's one more thing I want to add. One more learning which I have learned over a period of small amount of time which I have been riding. Initially, I used to get up early, go for the ride, still dark, head to the sunset, enjoy the chilly weather. Actually, there's no enjoyment of the chilly weather, no matter how many layers you're wearing. Once the wind starts blasting at you, even if it is 18 to 20 degrees, it'll feel a lot more colder. And if you have, heated grips, heated gloves, heated jackets, you might be comfortable, but I don't have all of those, so I was never comfortable doing good speeds in cold weather. My hands start freezing, my legs, not my legs so much because I'm always wearing great care on my legs, but gloves, because of the air circulation they offer, my hands become extremely chilly. So yeah, that's one more learning which I've done is I stopped leaving before sunset, or I started leaving just right about sunset. Thing is, I have great amount of sunlight. Heat doesn't bother me so much because when I'm riding, it's still airy. Of course, there's traffic, then I become sweaty. That's still fine because my body is not paining. I'm just sweaty and irritated. When it's cold and I'm riding, and if it's dark, most of the times at speed, I can't see a lot of things. I can't. No matter how clean your visor is, no matter how good the throw of your headlamp is, when you're at good speed, there are things which you can't see and you'll reach them way quicker than you think you would. So yes, I stopped riding in the nights and I started preferring to ride way more when there is sunlight, when there is ample amount of light available, where I can see extremely far. My visibility is almost, I can see the mountains around, so unlimited visibility, not unlimited, I think technically it's not right, but yes, you understand. And also, it's okay. The bike is not going to get extremely hot. The places where I'm driving are not very hot climate, and currently the season is technically winter season in India, at least in the Western Ghats. So Mumbai, it's pretty chilly. So I can cruise, I can rev the bike, it's completely fine. And the moment I catch speed, the temperature comes under control. So yes, so many things which I mentioned in a short while. But yes, I wanted to do that, and also kind of keeps me occupied. Another bit which I want to mention is about solo and group riding. Now the thing is, thanks to my profession, my weekly offs from work do not coincide with most of people I know who like to ride. So I am left alone most of the times to go on rides such as this alone. There is no option. There's not much I can do. If I want to ride, I have to take it alone because, for example, today is a weekday and I'm out riding and most people are working. And come the weekend, I will be working and most people will be riding. So if it happens coincidentally that people are going out for the ride and I get an opportunity, I join them. Otherwise, I go solo. But if you're someone who's starting new, who are extremely new to long rides, I would suggest to catch on to a group learn some group dynamics, learn some, I would say, tips. You'll also take breaks, because when you're riding alone, you tend not to take breaks. You tend to keep pushing because you want to make on time, and and fatigue will start to hit you pretty soon. That's not great. The thing with fatigue is you would want to push it as much as possible, but then the ride becomes less and less enjoyable. So I would suggest to enjoy the ride by taking breaks, coming from a man who takes very less breaks. But yes, the moment I take a break, the next 1 hour of my ride becomes way more easier, way more comfortable. Ah, I say guys, quite scenic. I mean, it's hot, it's sunny, but at the same time, there's a lot of traffic. Oh, weekday traffic. What else? But I think I have been on this road. I mean, I have gone to Goa once, but again, that was a night ride. That was extremely challenging, and it was one of my first long rides. Don't know why I did that, just being silly. But again, learned a lot while doing that ride. Quite scenic. I don't know if you can see, the camera is mounted on my chest. I would want to mount my GoPro on my helmet, but the thing with the helmet which I'm using, the KYT R2R, it has a narrow nose, so you can't stick anything onto it properly. And if you want to mount a GoPro, you have to use the straps, and if you use the straps, the visor doesn't close. If the visor doesn't close at speed, the wind is pushing onto you and it's very disturbing, and also the helmet becomes heavy, like one-sided heavy. It's not balanced. So I prefer for now a chest mount, even though I know the angle is not great. There's not a lot which you can see other than mostly the tank and my hands. But yes, sooner or later I'll get a clamp mount, maybe that'll help. But for now, this is how it is going to be. Quite fun. Nice twisties. Less traffic incoming. That's what at least Google says. One of the advantages you have while riding a bigger bike, which can produce a lot more energy, is that, yeah, there you go, traffic. I'll get back to you once I clear this traffic, because there is no sense of me continuously talking and at the same time trying to navigate a lot of traffic. Just a second. Before I touch my GoPro for switching it off, I want to come to a position wherein there is no more movement possible.